I'm inside the ring. Take a peek. This timekeeper is getting ready. It's important to know exactly where you're shooting. A local man claims to be living the good life when police say all he's good at doing is conning women. Firefighters intentionally sparked these flames around the perimeter of this wildfire. We know that one man is dead. His body is lying around the corner here.
Juliette Vara joining us live from San Diego with the latest on this piece of the puzzle. Juliette.
Well, good evening, Cher. We are live outside the naval base here in Point Loma. And earlier today, this area was saturated with armed officers because police say Dorner was here this week. He even checked into a hotel here.
Fox 5's Juliette Vara. Juliette, what's this all about?
Well, they call themselves the Extreme Justice League, Lauren, and yes, they are creative, and they do dress up like you see right here. Major development in Chula Vista. Take your before picture now, because after it's completed, the bayfront will never look the same. A lakeside home goes up in flames tonight. Hear from this little 7-year-old Victoria Mulvaney, who's being called a hero for saving her entire family. We have reason to believe that a young woman was ripped off $5,000. Can you guys answer questions?
Juliette Vara, Channel 10 News. I've been trying to reach you. What's been going on? People have been complaining about these fraudulent charges.
With no choice but to leave.
And we figured we didn't have long to get out.
And not look back.
We just started loading up the pickup truck with what we had.
Ramona residents Lee and Shirley Taylor did what thousands of other San Diegans were forced to do last October. They escaped the flames from the fierce Witch Creek fire. 5 days later, they'd returned to see their home had not.
Everything burned and melted.
Their cozy home and productive 8-acre avocado farm was destroyed.
Oh, everywhere you see a stump, that was where a tree was.
Recalling that day still haunts them.
You could see his little face.
The anticipation of their first baby.
I was floored. I mean, it's a dream come true.
The dream of a family. Robert and Teresa Bailey were excited to start.
We went through so many different names. We had a list. And surprisingly enough, Tyler just kind of came out. Tyler Stephen. It was perfect.
A perfect name for their son. But one late November day, that overwhelming feeling of joy turned into anguish.
I told my husband to go be with my son because he was dying.
The day they were to greet their newborn.
He never breathed, he never cried, he never moved.
Would be the day they'd have to say goodbye.
We are the 99%! We are not fighting! We are not resisting!
A peaceful protest turned upside down.
Back up! Back up! Back up!
From an arrest.
I'd like the police to know that we're on the same side.
To people falling to the ground in pain. The Civic Center Plaza became a center for chaos today.
What just happened?
The only thing we want is to have the tents taken down.
But resistance made it nearly impossible to do.
They were holding me up by my neck. My feet were off the ground and they were still pushing our bodies together.
In the end, all but one tent was removed. Protecting it became a mission for these protesters.
That tent isn't necessarily because we need to sleep in it, but it's to show that we are here to stay.
One tent, one man inside, a symbol for this group.
It's just one little tent.
That the fight is worth it. From the spotlights to the red carpet, Hot Country was on the red carpet at the 2011 American Country Awards in Las Vegas. Getting up close and oh so personal. With the group Alabama. Alabama was honored for their greatest hits.
Know that people care about and respect the music that we created.
Country music's sweetheart, Carrie Underwood, dazzled with the bling.
Daniel Swarovski, I like bling.
And petted with her big diamond ring. She took home Female Artist of the Year, while party boy Jason Aldean scored the top honor of the night, Artist of the Year.
I've always been a firm believer in if you work hard, good things are going to happen. And my dad always told me, he goes, nobody's going to come to your door and find you sitting on the couch. You got to go out and make it happen, which is pretty good advice.
Toby Keith capped off the night by performing his new single, Red Solo Cup, and that was quite literally the fan favorite of the night.
Red Solo Cup! I lift you up. Let's have a party.
Blake Shelton won Music Video of the Year.
Who are you when I'm not looking?
New husband and wife duo Thompson Square, now definite players in the country music world, taking home Single of the Year by a new duo for their song, Are You Gonna Kiss Me or Not? As for plans on where to display those Fender guitars,
maybe have the words in bed. Maybe that would be just for the first night.
Every night.